Today's topic is one that can really shift our perspective. We're diving into the roles that people with disabilities play in society and why we often encounter them in our lives.
Exactly. It's such an important topic. Many people wonder why some parents who seem like good people end up having children with disabilities. What do you think about this?
That's an interesting question. According to the principles from Jungbub, it's not about random misfortune. It's seen as part of a larger divine purpose. These situations are opportunities for personal growth and learning.
So, you're saying that having a child with a disability isn't just a challenge, but actually a task assigned to the family to learn something important?
Yes, exactly. When you're given a person with a disability as a family member, it's your task to study and understand the challenges they face. This might sound heavy, but it's the start of understanding deeper principles of life.
That makes sense. But it must be tough for a parent to take on that task. What happens if they don't study it, though?
If you don't take the time to learn and understand, you'll keep facing difficulties. The task won't go away. In fact, it might even get worse. The key is to realize that it's a lesson for you, not just for the person with the disability.
So, it's really about perspective, right? If you keep blaming the situation, you won't grow. But if you embrace the challenge, you'll learn and improve. How does understanding disabilities tie into society as a whole?
Well, when you study disabilities, you're not just helping the individual, you're contributing to a more compassionate society. You become an expert, someone who can teach others, and that's valuable. Your growth can make a difference in the world.
I see. It's about becoming someone who's needed by society. But what about when we deal with people who aren't visibly disabled? Like, what if a child just gets sick a lot? Does that still count as part of the study?
Absolutely. Even if your child isn't disabled, but frequently gets sick, it's still a form of study. The closest person to the child, often the mother, learns the most from these experiences. The family situation always determines the level of study involved.
That's fascinating. So it's not about the illness itself, but the way we approach it and what we learn from it?
Exactly. It's all about what you observe and how you react to it. For example, if you see a lot of wealthy people around you, then studying wealth becomes your task. God places these situations in front of you for a reason.
So everything we encounter, whether it's wealth, poverty, disability, is meant to be studied. It's our task to understand these things and grow from them.
Yes, precisely. What you have in your life, whether it's a disability, wealth, or any other challenge, is not random. It's connected to your past lives and your unsolved tasks. Embracing it, rather than complaining about it, allows you to rise above the hardships.
That's really powerful. So the key is to learn from these situations instead of feeling sorry for ourselves or others.
Exactly. And once you learn, you not only rise above your struggles, but you also become someone who can help others rise as well. Take people with disabilities, for instance. They're not here to be pitied. They play a crucial role in the world.
It's so easy to pity them. But really, their lives are just as sacred as ours. How can we shift our mindset to see their value?
By understanding their true role in society, they're not here to be burdens. They're here to teach us lessons. When we see their struggles, instead of feeling pity, we can recognize the strength in their journey. And if we help them in the right way, it'll be a win-win for both sides.
It sounds like the biggest mistake we make is to offer help without truly understanding their needs. They often prefer to handle things themselves, right?
Yes, that's right. They have their own path to walk. When you help, it should be when they ask for it, and under the right conditions. Otherwise, constant help can prevent them from learning their own life lessons.
So even with people who are struggling, Whether it's disabilities or other hardships, we need to be careful not to enable them. They need to find their own way to overcome their challenges.
Exactly. And when they do ask for help, it should be conditional. Help them in a way that encourages growth. That's how we ensure that their lives improve in a meaningful way.
And that's how we contribute to society, right? By helping people grow, not just by offering a quick fix.
Yes, and by doing so, we fulfill our role in God's work. The more we understand and help others through their challenges, the more we contribute to the overall well-being of society.
Wow, this really puts things into perspective. Understanding, not pity, is key. It's all about seeing the value and purpose in everyone's journey.
That's the truth. And when we approach life this way, we don't just help others. We help ourselves grow into better, more compassionate individuals.
Absolutely. Thanks for this insightful conversation. I feel like I have a lot to reflect on.
It's been a pleasure. Let's continue studying these important lessons together. Until next time.
Total character count 96.